is to do with arithmetic progressions. And when you do your little bit of work, self-study on arithmetic progressions, you'll realize that the definition of an arithmetic progression is that each week you get a fixed increase. So if I start with an amount, week 1, of say $100 or something like that, because we're talking in dollars here, and then I get a bonus of $20 increase each week. So that means the next week, so my bonus is $20. What will I get week 2? 120. What will I get week 3? Right, etc. An arithmetic progression means I'm adding a fixed amount each week. So the idea is, in this particular question, if we have a look at it, we've got a drilling crew are coming along, some engineers, and they're working for 30 weeks. And over that 30-week period, they're going to earn $80,000. So that's not $80,000 a week. Over the whole 30 weeks, they'll have earned, by the end of that 30 weeks, if they stay to the end, $80,000. Okay? You've been given the job to decide how to pay them. What do you pay them week 1, the first week they come? What bonus are you then going to give them each week after that? Bearing in mind that if they then stay to the end, this fixed bonus is going to mean they're going to get quite a large wage packet towards the end, because it's increasing week on week. And that fits in with the job, because as the hole gets bigger and bigger, it gets a more difficult job to do. You want to try and keep people to the end of the job, so you give them incentive of a larger amount towards the end. Okay, so you've been given the job as the engineer on this particular thing, and somebody's got wind that you're the guy who knows about maths, so you've been given the job to work out how to pay them. You give them how much you're going to pay them week 1, and then what bonus are you going to give them. You want a reasonable week 1 wage to attract people to the job in the first place, and then you want a reasonable bonus as well, so that it goes to a nice large amount towards the end to give them the incentive of stay to the end. However, over that full 30-week period, if you add up all they've earned over those 30 weeks, it will come to $80,000. Okay, so that's the total amount they're allowed to earn. So I can't just say, okay, I'm going to give them $100 a week, I'm going to give them a bonus of $20, because that's not likely, unless I've been very lucky, to add to $80,000 by the end. So that's the fixed. It's got to come to that at the end. If you think about arithmetic progressions and how they work, and the formulae to do that with that, finding the sum of an arithmetic progression, finding the nth term of an arithmetic progression, and that's for you to find out. You can then use those formulae to come up with some values. Consider the full range of possibilities. What happens if I give them no bonus, so they just get a fixed amount each week? So that would be the minimum. What's the maximum bonus I can give them? That would be if I gave them a start package of 0, so that nothing the first week, biggest bonus possible. But obviously you wouldn't use that range, that full range, but it's worth knowing what the full range is, so you can then consider 3 options within that range. So you pick 3 values for the bonus once you know what the range for the bonus is, between 0 and some maximum value. So you can consider these 3 options, and then what I want is a short written report at the end outlining these options, please, and making a recommendation which of the options you're going to pick. Anything sensible out of that will do. Okay, I'll leave that there. Any further questions as we go along through the weeks, then ask, please, okay?